Yo, what y'all on, man? What's going down? What's going down? Shout out to the underground community. What's happening? Grand Rising on this early burly. Shout out to my promo gang. That way. True Media. Ain't nothing else. True Media on top, man. When it's all said and done, True Media will prevail over everything. Uh, we seeing now all the lies that are being exposed from individuals who have swore up and down that they was the realest this and the realest that because they had a channel and a voice, perspective. It's a powerful yet dangerous thing. It is, especially when clowns get involved. Let me tell you something about clowns. Clowns need you to react to what they do. They might do a trick and they want you to respond to it. If you don't respond to it, ain't another trick no more. They'll try again, to where it's like that. Hey, sad face clown. But y'all keep these clowns happy when you entertain the clown shit. I'm just saying. Once all the clown shit uh, dies out and the lies is on the horizon, True Media will be taking over, my friend. It's called the takeover. Hey, shout out to my playback gang. Shout out to my playback. Sporting, what up, man? Ronald, what it do? Black and brown. Shout out to the ones that represent that. You know what I mean? Shout out to the black, shout out to the brown, and everybody in town. Underground community. Subscribe, get with it, hit the like button. I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit, but would I want to speak on some of the clown shit um that I've been seeing in the sport of boxing, if I can, real quick. And it's some clown shit to not acknowledge who's really at the top. Like when you know somebody is the best, for all the rest is no contest. You know what I realized? It's just hard for some of these individuals to digest that there's somebody that's just better than your guy. And Terrence Bud Crawford is just better than your guy. And that's why we assassinate the fanboys, because you're gonna be heartbroken. Like we said before, they're all gonna lose at some point. Your people too. Okay, that was the issue. Speaking of the clown stuff, that was the issue with his community. Is that Deontay Wilder's community didn't even have? I guess they wasn't convinced that this was a brutal sport. I guess they wasn't convinced that he can get his ass whooped in there for not taking the sport serious. But when you're doing a lot of clown shit, you get clown results, man. You get laughed at the end. You do. You do. But Bud Crawford is at the top. And you know what's so crazy is that when you got a promoter, somebody who's been in the game as long as Bob Arum, and somebody like Bud Crawford, like that's like it's a like a draft pick, right? Number one draft pick. Like, damn, if I get him, it's we really taking over. You know, the takeover. Any promoter would feel like that. Like, oh man, if I land Bud Crawford, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for these dudes. My brand about to go to a whole nother notch. Because when you look at it, every time Bud Crawford fights, You know what you see on the ropes? You know what you see in the bright lights? Top rank. Top rank. So you can't know about Bud Crawford without knowing about Top Rank. Promo game. He had a real top quality product in Bud Crawford. And the man is winning for your company. But this is when the clown shit come into the equation. Clown shit like bias, right? Complexion war. All of that come into the equation where it's like, yeah, man, I got him, but I like this white boy better. I like Lomachenko better. Bud Crawford is nice. He's the best, one of the best dudes I've ever seen. Lace him up. From the grit to the heart, the power, freaking stamina, the work ethic, ring IQ. You know, it's just adaptability, switching ability, adjustment. Like, come on, man. Right? Even though I got all this, Lomachenko, he fits the complexion for the connection. So let me franchise him. Let me make sure that people know about him. Yeah, they're gonna know about Bud Crawford, but I'm gonna make sure that the guy who's less achieved but fits the complexion connection gets that shine. You know, only two people I really seen Bob Arum like really go hard for it to defend: Lomachenko and Canelo Alvarez. Okay, and they both about in that same connection, complexion connection. Franchise them, protect them, leave them alone. This is out of his words. Don't bother Canelo. He's this, woo, out of nowhere. Pushing this protection for the complexion belt or status. That's really what it is. The franchise is the protection for the complexion belt. That's what it is. But when you still look at it, though, the clown shit is Lomachenko loses, right? It's like, damn, I'm left with the brother, man, with, the pound for pound, the number one pound for pound. He's number one pound for pound. He can do it himself. Did Bob Arum ever say to Lomachenko that Lomachenko needs to do better and promote himself better? You ever say that? And they got like about the same personality, right? I mean, Bud Crawford got more personality than Lomachenko, but had he ever had those strong words for Lomo? And then the timing of when this came. It came after the dethroning of Lomachenko. Sound like a bitter promoter. Sound like you put all your eggs in one basket and was hoping for the best for the little guy, and the takeover happened. The takeover happened. The whole franchise shit is getting bodied. All the way bodied. And anybody that got their name and shit connected to it is getting bodied. All the way bodied. Backfiring on them. Trying to remix the sport of boxing. Trying to disrespect the greats. The former undisputeds. The former pound for pounds. All the Hall of Famers. And we've watched the clown shit unfold on his YouTube platform, And you know, everybody just felt like they somebody because they may know how to edit, they can talk, or show their damn face on camera. And that they think that qualifies them as a credible individual. Okay, that's what they think. But I'm gonna show you what this shit is. I'm gonna show you what this shit is. It's some clown shit. It's a lot of clown shit going on. And when allowing clowns in media take over, going wrong. It's been long enough, man. It's true media, bro. True media. We've been here, not going nowhere. True media is going viral. It's worldwide, like my homie Ronald say. The end of the clown era. Clowns always got a trick to do and always want you to react to it. That's what's happening. There's too many people hanging out at the circus entertaining the clowns. So when it's all said, like I said before, when it's all said and done, they're gonna keep putting out putting up some clown shit. You're gonna keep responding to it. The clown community is gonna continue to grow. And then it's just gonna be a circus from here on out. It's gonna be a straight up circus from here on out. For those that support it. Exactly. The boxing communities thinks that the money is the best boxer. I've seen fighters, or I've seen individuals switch up. I've been doing this for a while. I've seen individuals switch up. They was like, at first, they was all about who's the best fighter. Now, you got people looking at, well, how many followers do he got? How much money do he make? You know, this guy needs to do more. Guys who have belts. You know what clowns say? Clowns be like, yeah, he a champ, but he need to fight somebody. He need to fight somebody else before he unify. Clown shit. Once you got a belt, nigga, you are with the 4 horsemen. You are with the elites, bruh. That's holding the belt at that time and space. Your mission should be, let me take over this fucking division. I'm here now. I share 1/4 of all the treasures to become the goddamn Thanos of this shit. Dragon Ball of this shit, nigga. But I need all of them so I can power all the way up. A nigga get one little power nucleus and think he doing something, like Deontay Wilder, right? Just using him as an example, since y'all love him so much. Since y'all love him so much. You get a hold of one power source and you think you're doing something. What's up, Charles? Kicking it freely on early. Let the dog loose. Free Terrence Crawford right now. He's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter. I tell you like this. Has all the other people that they want to dispute it, right? And say who's #1 pound-for-pound, right? All the other fighters that y'all want to compare him to on the pound-for-pound list, have they ever unified a whole division? Are they undisputed? Have they ever done it? Look at all the accolades. So we're talking about a guy who has won and unified all belts, undefeated. He's been lineal. This guy at welterweight is doing something probably, I'm not saying never been done, but I want somebody to probably look this up. Is this the first time somebody coming up from 140 to 147 had 5 wins and 5 knockouts straight coming up in weight? Probably is, somebody. But that's a good little be some good ass info for me and everybody else in the live chat and in the playback. Who else has come up from 140 to 147 and stopped every opponent in their first 5 fights? Somebody look that up. You got dudes on YouTube talking about they like Errol Spence because of his skin. Clown shit. Clown shit. Like I said before, individuals went from focusing on the best fighter to how they look and what they got. How they look and what they got. This is the clown community out here. Entertain me. Do a trick for me. They're not doing no tricks and twerking and silly shit. I guess you're not famous. I guess you're not elite. I guess pound for pound don't mean nothing. I guess undisputed don't mean nothing. You got to be out here twerking. You got to be out here, do a trick for me, boy. Dance for me, boy. They got to dance for you or something. Then y'all say, ain't that some shit? It's like Deontay Wilder got way more of these fans out here, right? All these people that thirst after him and follow him because of his stuff he do. He talks loud, he screams, he tries to intimidate people, he dances and shit. He quotes scriptures, his eyes rolls in the back of his head, right? He has a lot of fans. Bud Crawford stopping everybody at welterweight, want all the smoke, pound for pound, been undisputed, and people act like he don't exist. Like I said, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Shout out to Chin Smoke. Light skin. Is that what this come to? What's her name was singing that what's that lady name? That NDRE, she got the brown skin. Bob Arum was singing light skin. He was singing the NDRE version of light skin to Lomachenko. And Canelo, I love your light skin. And then it got shut down. Ras Clyde, that's my bro. Shout out to the MOBC. Shout out to the real ones, man. The ones that ain't never switched up and got on this clown shit out here with these clowns. Shout out to the communities who don't entertain the clowns. I don't know what they be doing for y'all. Blowing up balloons and shit. Dancing, twerking, all kind of stuff. Whatever keep you there. You respond to it, they do another trick. My bro, actual factual flame. All day, bro. Real shit, Charles. Hold on, y'all. Let me relocate. Let me get some of these comments while I feed my pets and stuff. Hold on. These boxing fans care about the boxer's paycheck more than what they can do in the ring. That's just actual facts. Like my bro, actual. It's just actual, real stuff. Same shit we making up. All right, my fault. I had to mute. These new age boxing fans is cheerleaders, and their videos is dancing and pom poms. Pom poms, yeah. It's really hard to find real, genuine content without clown circus shit attached to it. You know. So I'm not saying everybody got circus content. You know, y'all know my niggas on the channels tab. You know, ain't no clown shit involved. You know, ain't no clown shit involved at all. True media gang, no fake shit. Not out here to try to get the most views and none of that sucker shit. If the real shit don't get the most views, then it just don't get the most views. You know, niggas out here pursuing shit that's gonna get them the most views, even if it's some fake shit, clown shit, niggas. Clown ass shit, bro. You know what I call these motherfuckers? Sellouts. That's what I call them. Sellouts. If you are here pursuing a narrative and you know the shit is fake, you a sellout. That's what you is. I don't fuck with sellouts. I fuck with real niggas that talk that real shit and about that real life shit, homie. You out here pushing a fake ass narrative, you just a fake ass sellout nigga to me. That's what you is. Whoever that apply to, hold it, nigga. I don't fuck with sellouts. That's why I stopped fucking with a lot of niggas on this stupid YouTube shit. They sellouts. You know what I mean? Do anything for some clown shit and for some attention. Clown ass niggas. Clown community is a sellout community. You been saying that, actually. You been saying that. Day one saying that shit. A lot of people were saying Loma was pound for pound above Lomachenko with like 9 or 10 fights. Had never even unified at that time. Never was undisputed. Get the fuck out of here. Clown shit. Yup. Yup. Clowns work for the circus though. They gotta be told what to do. You know, they can't dance unless they told to. They blow up the balloon. Can I blow up the balloons now? Okay. Blow the balloons up. Do what you're told. Dance for me, boy. Yeah, I was outside. He don't dance. He don't dance. He twerks. They and that should get the most fans. Ain't that some shit? The twerk community. I guess some people just love twerking. It don't matter who it come from. I used to just thought they like a chick with a fat ass or something twerking. They like niggas twerking too. It don't matter if it's chicks or dudes. They with the shit. The twerk community. You know? Any real motherfucker been like, oh, that's it. That's a rap, homie. What? Homie twerking? What's this, bro? On more than one occasion? It was so many red flags. So the clown community, y'all want to keep defending Wilder? Keep on, fam. Keep on. But it's been enough red flags for me. For a real nigga like me. Like, nigga, stop it. Y'all can fucking put out a trillion gazillion videos if you fucking want to defending that nigga. But I can put up some shit you can't defend On God in them, I can put up some shit that you can't defend when it pertains to Deontay Wilder. Feel me? Ain't with that fruity booty twerk ass shit, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man. It's like, and then these people, these clowns that got the ability to promote, right? To bring that shine and attention to these athletes or whoever it is, right? You know, they just decide not to give the attention to this guy, Terrence Crawford, and give him his props. You know, it's disgraceful. You know, clown shit. Y'all rather praise the sucker shit and the fake shit over the real shit. Turn the shit down for loyalty. They own his ass. You know what I mean? Finkel owned the circus with his alien head ass. JD's is the fucking circus manager. And Wilder's the freak show. Dance for me, boy. Twerk, nigga. Twerk, 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 twerk. Toby, what's going on, family? Let me speak on that before I drop the link so my homies can flame up. Let me speak on that. Now, Actual just says, got to think about it. Why hasn't Wilder fired Shelly Finkel and JD? I wonder why. You see one Trollo go to another trainer easily. Triple G left, unable, Dirty Sanchez, and Danny Jacobson Rozier. Right? Now, because I don't give a fuck about this silly contender guy, Deontay, anymore. So it's like, but one thing that I did see a portion of the video. I told you I watched 7 minutes and that was it of that damn interview. But somebody else put up a video and they took a little piece of it, I guess, from a part of the interview that I didn't see. And Brian Custer asked him about, yeah, you fired Braylon, but why not the D's situation? He was back there and seeing the hands being wrapped and all of this shit. That confirmed it to me, dog. You a sellout. Like, nigga, you are a fraud, bro. They own your ass. You couldn't fire him if you wanted to. They own you. You talk about the gloves. The man was back there. You said the fucking was egg weights in the shit. Breeden stopped you from getting your ass egg weighted the fuck up out of here. And you fire him. But the question is, maybe your boys, your bosses wanted you to die that night because they wasn't going to throw no towel in. And if you say some silly shit like, we had an agreement, you don't ever throw a towel in. And y'all still fucking with this nigga after a man saved his life? I'm telling you, man. Y'all keep entertaining these clowns, they're going to keep putting out the clown shit for y'all asses. No, I ain't going to even, I'm not even touching that comment. Fuck the names, man. I stay in my own lane, UGC, dog. I don't fuck with these lames out here, bro. Don't do it. A legend. A walking legend, Bud Crawford. And you don't want to give him his props. Walking legend, Bud Crawford. And Bob Arum don't want to put more promo and energy behind this guy. He said it himself, one of the best he's ever seen. So somebody who is one of the best you've ever seen, you can compare to Sugar Ray and all of these people, right? That's how you do, like, hey, man. It's all right. Bob Arum got exposed, man. This whole Lomachenko loss exposed Bob Aaron, it's a checkmate. I already know what it is. He done. He done. I know you don't want Bud Crawford. He don't fit that complexion connection for what you trying to get done out here, fam. It backfired on you. And I put the shit up. I was following the shit the whole time when he's fucking dropping draws for Canelo with the franchise shit, trying to be Team Complex Connect. Clown, dog. Clown shit. That's another switch up from these clowns out here. It went from, man, he the boogeyman. He's scaring everybody. To, oh man, look at him. He desperate. He begging for a fight. On some hoe shit. Ain't that some hoe ass shit? Like, nigga, what these niggas at, homie? On sight, dog. I'm fucking any nigga up. To, oh man, why y'all niggas coming after me? Y'all niggas is desperate. Y'all thirsty. Y'all always want to fight me. Y'all always calling me out. Shut your punk ass up. That punk shit, man. But the circus community will defend that. Endless amount of red flags to where I was like, fuck no, nigga. Fuck no. What type of part of the American game this shit is? Not for my part, homie. You say nothing about JD's. Well, you know, he just didn't throw the towel in, so it don't matter that he didn't check the glove. As long as he don't throw the towel in, stupid ass. Let's keep it real, man. It's on some stupid shit now. You know, you give a nigga a pass for not catching the egg weights, but the nigga that throw the towel in to save your life, get him out of here. But I'm on some fake shit, right? I'm speaking some false shit. I'm not making no sense at all. You disagree? Get the fuck out. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. RNS only. All right, man. Enough of BHP. Time for the click. Link is about to be dropped. Keep this shit moving. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Everybody in the live chat, keeping it litty. Dropping comments. If y'all got questions as the click comes in, drop them in the comments, man. Drop them in the comments, man. You know, do not get up on a platform and disrespect no other channel. We ain't making it personal. We just on that true media shit, homie. So, motherfucker, we gonna have it's just gonna be bodies along the way. This is true media shit. Link in the live chat also. That is some wild homo shit, Charles. Be it boxing guy, what's up, bro? Buy the fights, go to the fight, and only talk criticism if you feel boxer didn't do well that day. Yeah, man. Just keep it fair, keep it real down the middle, man. Period. But when we got the greatness of Bud Crawford, and like I say, I'm unplugged from the fuck shit. So just for my homies, they tell me shit like, man, niggas is out here hating on Bud Crawford, this, that. I'm like, nigga, what? When the facts speak for itself, like, man, this man is dominating. He dominating. Since he's been at welterweight, he has stopped every man that has gotten there with him. And that don't mean nothing to y'all. That's just regular shit, huh? I go from 140 to 147 stepping on anybody in the way. And the other champs is running for the hills, ducking. But that don't mean nothing. Walking legend in Bud Crawford. But the clown communities will tell you, oh, that man, he ain't did nothing. They're gonna tell you, oh, well, look how many buys him and Amir Khan had. They won't tell you about his accomplishments. They'll tell you about his failures. Ain't that some shit? They won't talk about all the great shit he didn't accomplish. They'll come through talking about, oh, did you see how many pay-per-views he did? Come on, man. They won't even talk about making the fight. They'll talk about how he don't deserve the fight. 1, 2.
It's me again.
What's happening, family?
Y'all? What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
Hey, yeah, chilling, man, bro.
I feel you, though. I feel you on everything you said, man. I think I don't really even think that it's Bud hate. I think that they just maybe feel bad because their guy ain't, whoever their guy may be, is not pound for pound. I think that's all it is, man. I think that's all it is. And I said that before, like when we all talk about stuff, like this makes me want to say stuff about other fighters, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'm not gonna fall into that because that's what these guys want you to do. But right. You really don't want to compete. Like it ain't the fighter that's talking the shit. You know what I mean? It's the fans. So why, if a guy's plays pound for pound, it's a subjective. That's a suggestive status. So why would I be mad at that? Because he's not my pound for pound. So why are you so upset? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like, what's up? Yo, what's up, Black? What's up, 1-2 Kid? What's up,
chat? What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Yeah, I agree with you. And like another thing is like, why is it that when somebody has success, it's like we immediately go to, their like rival or whatnot. And we're like, oh, let's start comparing right now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Everybody wants to compare pay-per-view numbers, things like that. So I don't know. It's crazy. I do have one other thing I want to say. Champ Ross, I don't know if he's in here, but we got to stop these Thursday night fights, man. I keep on missing out on points because I don't get my picks in time. So,
that's the fights last night.
Yeah.
On what? What network?
NBC. It was the sports network.
But who was putting the fights on? PBC or something?
I'm not even 100% sure. I woke up this morning, went to go start doing some picks, and I saw that there was fights on. I was like, oh shit.
Missed that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay. Another thing is, did y'all catch in that interview where like he was asked about like Tio's comments and he was like, yo, they say this, but when they see me, it's a different story. It's like, come on, dude. Stop going after little guys like that.
Say again, bro.
When he was in his interview the other day, he Brian Custard asked him about the Tio comment where Tio was like, yo, stop acting like a bitch and get out the ring and fight. And he was like, oh yeah, well, they say that, but when I see them, you can just see the fear in their eyes, and it's a totally different story. It's wow. Man, like you outweigh this guy by like 70 pounds.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, I couldn't watch the whole interview, man. I'm about to bring Iron Cone again, and I'm gonna jump out and jump back in because my audio a little messed up. I can't hardly hear y'all, so I'll be right back in. What's up, Iron Cone?
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Peace, everybody. Just want to say, Anthony Joshua boy KO, Terrence Crawford boy KO, and yeah, that's it for me. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing today?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, man?
Yeah, all good, man. I mean, where y'all on today, man? I just logged in, heard y'all talking about clones. I never actually seen an American clone, but go ahead.
I guess we're just kind of going back over the previous 9 months of information with Wilder, but what I'm looking forward to this weekend is that Babbage versus Little fight. I think that's going to be a really, really good fight. And
you really think so?
I do. Well, I mean, I say that. I think that Little's going to come in his best shape, but I just think that if you're like into heavyweight knockouts, then that's a must-watch fight. I think it's going to be really entertaining. These guys are going to go at each other.
I think Tom Little has a way of talking a good game. He likes to talk like Tom Little talks like that. Like, I'm going to do my best, and he talks very convincing. And he always goes in there and just it gets beat up.
Yeah.
Right? And the thing is, right, Tom Little actually has some skills. Like you could see, like he actually has boxing skills, but it's like he's resigned himself to be a jobber.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I saw him, I was like, wow, he lost all the weight. He looks good, But Babbage is a guy who, against Sean Little Winters, like he was already tiring out.
Yeah, that's very true. Past the 5th round, it's a big question mark. It was funny. The Little was talking to her, and he was like, "I've never came in shape to a fight. This is the first fight I've came in shape." And I was like, "What? How could you say that?"
Hey, boxing guy said Spence couldn't knock out Lil Mikey. Talked all the ish about knocking out Porter and didn't do it. Untruth, Spence power is a myth, and Buzz power has been on display ever since he moved up. Man. Yeah, man. I mean, what's your thoughts when people say stuff like Errol Spence is going to go in there and knock out Danny?
I don't know.
Isn't Danny Garcia, the guy just said just now that he couldn't knock out Mikey, which is true. I was going to say, isn't that Danny Garcia still considered like a guy who is really a 140 fighter, who is campaigning at 147? But if you couldn't knock out Mikey, who came up like 2 weight classes, he not gonna knock out a fully healthy Danny Garcia. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that like Mikey's real slippery, he's shifty. He's not gonna he's gonna get caught, but it's not gonna be like he's very experienced. So I would see more of like Danny coming in there and like kind of standing more toe to toe and have like a higher chance to get knocked out. Another thing is if Danny doesn't knock out Spence, I don't see Danny winning the fight. He has such a low volume of production that it's going to be KO or it's going to be a loss for him. But yeah, I do think that Spence can get the KO just because Danny does like to stand and trade with guys. So especially like right at the end, like it should be some pretty good fireworks.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you though. I think Danny does need to get the knockout or at least a couple of knockdowns. You know what I mean? Because and then we're not even hearing too many people say Danny with the possibility of knocking out Errol. It's just more of like Errol might, he gonna dog walk him. He gonna get him out of there. He gonna stop him. But I mean, what about Danny, man? Coming in there.
I don't know how that fight could go. Be honest with you.
Me neither, man. I ain't even doing no prediction, nothing. I ain't messing with that fight. I'm gonna just watch it. See what happens.
I'm excited about it, honestly, because this is the best shape that I've seen Earl in. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, what about his head though? Like how much damage did he take? So it always goes to that. But Danny got a good punch, and Earl, I had Earl beating him prior to the accident, but I don't know now. I don't know, and I'm not writing Earl off. I mean, shit, he could be a better fighter because of it. You know what I mean? He's definitely more disciplined. So I mean, his head's in the right place, but is his body gonna be able to withstand the shots? So that's the question that just keeps popping in my head. So I don't know, and I think they're both good fighters. You know what I mean? They both could scrap. They both could fight. They didn't get to where they're at. I know bullshit. So I don't know, man. I'm just excited for the fight, man. I want to see the mix up.
Yeah, bro. Me too. I mean, I would say I'm excited, but I'm more concerned for Errol. So looking at it, I mean, I think it's a strong possibility Danny could pull out the upset, and Crazy Angel and Danny holding up the 2 straps, man, changing the whole landscape of the welterweight division, because now people is talking about mainly, Crawford versus Spence still and stuff like that. Nobody talking about nobody's looking at really Danny possibly upsetting Errol and messing up the whole plans. Errol talking about possibility, I guess, hearing some rumors about him entertaining Canelo again. Well, what if you get clipped by Danny? Shit, forget about that.
If Danny pulls off the win, then Crawford ain't getting a fight.
Right.
His dad gonna get on there. Right. Where Angel at right now? Because his dad gonna get on there like 70-30. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's the champ. He's the champ.
Unified champ.
He's the champ.
Yeah.
Danny. Yeah. So I mean that gonna fuck up the welterweight division a little bit. You know what I mean? And then who gonna come out the blue?
You know what though?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead first. You'll go ahead with yours.
You know who gonna come out the blue over the horizon and shit from the shores of Florida? Thurman's head gonna pop, his ponytail gonna pop out out of nowhere and shit. He gonna be like, "Yeah, I want that. I'm gonna take them titles back."
Yeah,
he's just gonna appear out of the forest on one of his spiritual journeys.
You gonna hear a flute playing in the background and shit, and out comes the ponytail to go pop out the corner and shit. They gonna hype that fight up and fucking I don't know, man. Depends on what
I could definitely
Crawford decides to do.
I can definitely see if Danny upsets Errol, I think Manny will definitely jump on that Danny fight.
Oh, that's true too.
Manny gonna jump on that Danny fight. So Manny versus Danny, the 3 straps. Come on, man. That fight will happen next, I think. If Danny wins. If Errol wins, I don't know. You know what I mean? Manny might just be like, I'll get to him. But I think he'll jump on Danny because I think like that's a style that's tailor-made for Pacquiao.
Yeah. Hey, Ayakon, I was right. I told y'all. I told you it was gonna be Callum Smith and Canelo last year. I said that's his cupcake, man. That's how it's gonna go down. That's how it's gonna go down.
Yeah, but I didn't disagree with you. I said
I didn't say you did. I didn't.
Yeah, you're right.
We were going back and forth about it, and we were saying that it was a smart move because he would have had everybody, on the other side of the pond there too.
Yeah.
And but it would have been a smart move, and I was just like, but you kept bringing him up, and you're like, you ain't really sold on him, and I was like, hell no, man, I'm not.
No, listen, I'm not here to tell nobody Callum Smith is the best person, but I'm just here to say like, he's the best person Canelo could fight, and I don't think he's that bad as people say.
Right. I just I'm not.
You think he's the best person that Canelo can fight? What you mean, like available?
I said in my stream, I think Callum Smith is the best person he could fight at 168, meaning he has the most stuff. He opens up a new market. He is a good fighter. But, I mean, I know people talking about Caleb Plant, but it's like, what about Caleb Plant that people think is so great? I don't understand. Like, Caleb Plant, he hasn't done anything more than Callum Smith. What has he done so great? I don't understand.
I think Iron Khan, the reason why people bring up Caleb Plant is because of the style matchup. Even though Caleb Plant ain't been in there with like really, really great competition.
Yeah, he has problem movers.
Right, yeah. I think that it's the style matchup. So people are trying to see people compete with guys to see where they're really at. Like if they can overcome their shortcomings. And that's the problem with a lot of these fighters. You're not going to see them compete with guys like that, Things just pop up and say, well, this guy's this and this guy's that. But that these styles will present some sort of problem, you know what I mean? And that will get especially the hardcore fan to watch because it's like, okay, we know he don't like movers. We know he don't like slick guys. You know what I mean? He tries to avoid these guys. If we get these guys in with him, we'll see where he's at and see if he can pull off the dub and dominate this guy. But that's usually not the case.
Yeah. I've heard like a lot of that this week as far as like I guess people like thinking that Plant was the better fight. Personally, I mean you could coin flip between Smith and Plant for me. Like I was okay with either fight.
Tim W's in the building.
You see David Benavidez is like Y'all realize Canelo only gave Callum Smith 4 weeks to train? David was like, I see you, Canelo. I see what you're doing.
Oh shit.
You didn't see that? He posted that on his Instagram. He was like, y'all don't realize this man gave Callum Smith 4 weeks to train for him? Y'all don't realize that?
Yeah, but I mean, it's been COVID-19. It's not like you've been doing anything else really. Like, you should be staying in shape. You should be training, especially if you are like a belt holder. But I mean, I get what you're saying. You know,
we
like
talk
to
about
prep for
preparing
a
a game
style.
plan
Yeah.
we talking about preparing a game plan for somebody like Canelo. You think 1 month is enough? Just out the blue, like, oh, you fight Canelo in 30 days. Oh shit.
I don't think so, but if you sign the contract, hey man.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. But I'm just saying, why, to do it like that, you know what I mean? Give somebody proper time to prepare for you. You know what I mean? But hey.
Right.
Yeah, well,
there's a
Benavidez. Sorry, go ahead. My bad. Sorry.
Oh no, I didn't mean to cut you off, Icon. But hey, yeah, sometimes the fights, they got some shit tacked to it. You know what I mean? Some bullshit. So there you go.
Yeah, Benavidez wasn't impressed because they asked him, like, if he's like, yeah, I would have taken that fight, but everybody knew like he was not gonna fight me when I had the belt. Remember, he wanted the 168 belt when Benavidez lost it, right? Mm-hmm. So Benavidez, I guess, is offended by that because he's like, you wouldn't entertain fighting me when I had the belt, but then he lost the belt or whatever. So I guess he's like poking a little at Canelo, his fellow Mexicano.
Right, and Black brought that up when they, when he had the title, they were brothers.
Okay.
But when he lost the title, he was like, all right, yo, yeah, I don't really give a shit about you. Let me just get that title real quick.
Oh shit. Hey, Charles motherfucking D, what's going on, man?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm in the fish market. I'm buying some shit.
Oh yeah, we know you didn't catch the fish, so yeah, do you think?
Yeah, you damn sure. You damn right. I ain't catching this
fish market.
I'm gonna get this shit right out of this goddamn fish market. Fuck a pole in the water, nigga. I get it right here. I just tell them debone this bitch and I'm out.
Yeah, right. Shout out to Charles at the motherfucking fish market. You feel me?
Yeah, it's Fish Fry Friday out this bitch.
Fish fry. Yeah, man. That's a good idea.
Charles, first time fishing.
and no boat and no water, nigga. What you know about that?
Right. Fishing with no pole. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Shit is already sitting here dead.
Hey, I wanted to get your thoughts, man, on this whole Bob Arum situation. We got Bud Crawford, man. He's doing some extraordinary stuff in boxing, and yet he's not getting the respect that I feel he deserves, man. And I just feel like, if Bob Arum really had the heart for it, he could have really put more promo behind this guy and just put attention on what he do best. That's just what motherfuckers ask,
Bob Arum is curious because I think he was trying to make back his money, right, by forcing Terence Crawford on pay-per-view. But like, I think I told y'all, like, I was surprised, like, how ESPN is set up. I told y'all this, and y'all agree with me. Like, there's ESPN Plus, and then you still gotta pay $80 to see certain fights. So it was like, why is Bob Arum forcing Terence Crawford on pay-per-views that are poorly marketed? Because like when Terence Crawford was for the Amir Khan, like you wasn't seeing no kind of ads for that, nothing really. It was just like crickets, right? So Arum wants to put in as little as possible into the marketing of things, but wants to extract the most of it, right? It's like Terence Crawford is this great fighter. Yes, I understand that y'all made offers to these people, and they're not taking the offers. But at the very least, you have a platform. Bob Arum used to, when DAZN came, he used to say, DAZN doesn't have the bullhorn like him of ESPN where they can reach all these millions of people in America. But have you seen Bob Arum really utilize this big bullhorn to market to all these millions of people? He hasn't utilized ESPN to its fullest.
Nah, he hasn't, man.
So basically, might as well somebody like Eddie Hearn would do better with the ESPN platform than Bob Arum, in my opinion. That's just me. He ain't done shit for Terence Crawford, man.
That's what I'm saying. I just feel like I heard the way Eddie Hearn was talking about Bud Crawford. I'm like, man, if Bud Crawford get over there, I think Eddie Hearn gonna show how it's supposed to be done, like what a promoter should do.
Yeah.
And it's just unfortunate. I just felt like Bob Arum got really exposed with the Lomachenko loss. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, y'all, your golden goose, man. You know, your franchise elite. You know, that's done. Because they, in all this time, they was trying to push this dude Lomachenko with minimal fights and less accomplished than Bud Crawford. They was pushing him number one. And now you can't push that no more, man. Takeover. Took that over, man. So it's what it is, man. But Bud Crawford, he deserved to be with a good promoter like a Eddie Hearn. People be talking about PBC. I mean, I don't know what going to PBC is going to do for him. You know, he needs a good promoter. You know, that's one thing I do think Bud Crawford needs is a promoter, but he needs the right promoter. Right. Eddie Hearn has got to be the best guy right now.
Right. And that always bothered me too. It's like, okay, so you're not putting out no commercials for me, and then even Bud said that they got a budget to work with. So it's like, okay, so you ain't gonna put out this work for me, and that's your job. Well, then your percentage should drop. You know, that's what you got. You gotta, you know, hold these motherfuckers to their job, man. Yeah, I've been saying that shit too. Like, fuck that. That's his job as a promoter. Yeah, he getting them the title shots, which is great. But the accolades, you know what I mean, are fantastic. Let's get that show on the road. But if people ain't watching it, man, then you ain't doing your job.
Yeah, and don't double down on something negative you said about one of your fighters like the next day, like you just did. Like, I don't know. It's just it's not very real quick though, Charles D, I'm gonna have to take a video of a real fish market and I'll put it in the Google Hangouts because that's like a fish.
Oh shit! He said, "Hey, that's a flea market, fish market, nigga. That's
disrespectful. Wow."
Yeah, man. I got some real shit for you, dog. We'll put in the hangout.
That man said you was at a fish stall. You wasn't at a fish market.
A fish porta potty, though.
Nigga, I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood spot, nigga.
Right? Yeah. And like, come on, man.
Fish bodega.
Y'all catching swordfish out there where you at, man? They like.
That was swordfish. That's swordfish that I was picking out. That and whiting.
Yeah, no, it is really cool though. Like you'll like when I'll do the video and I'll share it this weekend with y'all. But it's really neat. Like it's like an experience. Like when you go in there.
Shit, he doesn't have enough of the whiting that I want. I need like 5 pounds of this shit.
Oh hell yeah!
Hey, real quick, while y'all chopping it up, I want to add this question to y'all in the live chat. For the ones for my UK subscribers, y'all let me know in the chat, like, how popular is Bud Crawford out there? Like, do people know about him? Like, how do UK receive Bud Crawford? Let me know. Go ahead, fellas. Back on the fish market, the low budget fish market that Charles is at.
Fish bodega.
That way. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, nigga. It's a bodega. Yo, you pay attention to the call?
I didn't pay attention. He just.
Charles is arguing. They're arguing over the fish.
No fucking.
Nah, well, nigga, you gotta pay attention to these niggas driving, nigga. That way, man.
He said that way. Mute way, nigga. Nah, shout to Charles.
Where are you going, nigga? You make me nervous when you're driving. You go this way, nigga. Left.
Charles, you got to mute, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Nah.
Charles is so nice to his friends, man.
Right.
Nah, that's my nephew.
That's my nephew. You make me nervous when you drive.
Yeah, it's my nephew. He ain't a veteran, but he ain't a veteran behind the wheel yet.
Oh shit!
Man got Dominic Toretto behind the wheel.
This nigga second first day behind the wheel. He arguing at the nigga. He don't know how to drive. Get that nigga's first day, dog.
Nah, it ain't his first day, but he getting there. He just gotta pay attention to everything going around him.
Hey, Lance said Crawford. They love Crawford out there in the UK. Shout out to Lance Meyer with that comment. I just wanted to know. Toby says UK boxing fans love and respect Bud. So UK loves and respect Bud because American boxing fans, they don't really love and respect Bud like us minority real boxing fans. Like they like the ones like, you know, Tanks and, you know, not saying nothing wrong with Tank, but they magnify the little champ shit over the big champ shit, which is the most clown shit I've ever seen in my life. Damn, they said they hate Spence with a passion.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I would have thought that Spence going over there would have kind of won some fans, but it's interesting.
Yeah, but what
they don't like the ass what the Brook took. You ain't appreciate it. But y'all niggas ain't break out the drum set and all that soccer music shit y'all be doing. That Ricky Hatton shit.
Yeah, but how many times has Eddie Hearn? How many times has Eddie Hearn like thrown money at the PBC to try to make a fight happen and they still turned it down?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that's true. But I told you, man, this the zone thing has exposed a lot of things that a lot of people really ain't their own boss.
I knew it, Lance. That's why they don't like him. They beat up their boy Cal.
Yeah.
Right.
You were saying though,
no, the zone, when the zone launched and Eddie Hearn came, Eddie Hearn was like, well, here's all this money to do one fight. And you saw dudes who was crowing about, I'm my own boss and I don't have no promoter. I don't do this. I don't do that. But when the opportunity came to make a fight elsewhere for big money, they had to turn it down.
There we go. My bad, Iron Kong. It's working now. I'm over here driving like Charles D. Well, his nephew, the chauffeur.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Get focused, nigga. Tighten up.
What's up, Tony?
What's going on, man? My bad, Iron. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just testing my mic because it wasn't working.
I missed your live last night, man. I only caught a little bit of it.
It's all good. These people mad at me because I'm driving slow because I'm trying to talk on the phone. Fuck y'all.
What's on your mind, though, man?
About what? I don't even know what y'all talking about. All I heard was barking, and then people arguing over fish.
Well, I had just asked the chat if they receive or if they love Crawford. They said they love Crawford out there, and somebody said that they hate Spence with a passion. But what's your thoughts on just seem like the lack of respect that Crawford is getting, and he's a top pound for pound, man. What's your thoughts on the whole situation, Bob Arum, all that?
I think differently. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna hit it at a different angle. I think that Bob Arum is frustrated with Terrence Crawford because he doesn't know his worth, his value. I think Crawford is the best boxer in boxing by far, pound for pound greatest. I've always had him over Lomachenko. Even before Loma died, for like the last 2.5 years, he's been my number one. But he doesn't sell. He doesn't sell tickets. And the thing is, him coming out talking about he deserves 60-40 over Spence, who can do pay-per-views, is ridiculous. And I think that's where Arum was coming from. I think it's Bud pricing himself out of these fights. And he's tired of it. That's what I think is going on behind the scenes. I could be wrong. But you can't be asking for more money than you're worth, regardless how good your skills are. Adrian Broner's trash, but he makes millions.
Wait, you said he's asking for more money than he's worth. What do you mean?
He does not deserve a 60-40 split against Spence, is what I'm saying. Like, he wants 60. Bud wants 60% of the money, and Spence can only get 40. That's the only way he'll fight.
All right, so all that's talk, like what Spencer saying and Bud Crawford is saying, but they not about the fight. I'm just talking about pertaining to, like, because Spence not even interested in fighting Bud Crawford right now. He out here entertaining Canelo and shit like that. So, and he got Danny in front of him. So we need to relax on the Spence Crawford talk, I think, but it's just as far as Bud and where he's at in this situation. That's kind of where I'm looking at.
Oh, I was looking at the money aspect. I think Bud's the best fighter out there. I always have. I'm on the record for years saying that he's the best fighter out there. Like, Spence, to me, I don't even have Spence in my top 10 pound for pound. Like, I don't even have him nowhere near the pound for pound because he ain't done nothing. He's won 2 belts at welterweight. He's not on the level of the pound for pound guys that have moved up multiple divisions, won multiple belts. I don't know. Like, to me, they're not even in the same league.
Yeah. Rascal, I'm on the same shit. He said Crawford versus Spence is irrelevant. Spence got to beat Garcia first. Yeah, I'm not even skipping past this Danny Garcia fight.
But all I was saying, Black, is if Spence beats Danny, right, and if he actually does fight Bud, I'm sorry, Bud doesn't deserve 60% of the pot.
Okay. No doubt. I mean, be honest with you, I hope whatever happens, they get worked out because I want to see the fight. You know what I mean? I'm not here to jump sides on who should get what. I just want to see the fight, man. It's a unification.
It'll be a great fight. I think it'll be a really good fight. I think
You know,
styles,
y'all won't see me doing no videos talking about who deserve more money and shit like that. I'm not into that shit, bro. I'm just into seeing the best fights happen. You know what I mean?
Right, but my whole point about that whole situation is if basically Earl's the first one that said 60-40, all he was doing was responding. So a man can't defend himself at the bargaining table. Like,
No,
I mean,
this is
go ahead.
1, 2. I want to ask you this question, man. So the only conflicting thing with Spence is he says he wants 60-40 versus Crawford, but he split 50-50 with Mikey and Sean.
Right. And what did Mikey do in the welterweight division? If that's the narrative that people are pushing, what did Mikey do in the welterweight division?
And he's willing to take 50-50 in a Pacquiao fight if he gets.
Hold on.
Why he can go 50-50 with all these
50-50?
other people, but with Bud, he got to go 60-40. I don't get
gonna be no Pacquiao Spence ain't gonna be no 50-50. I don't care what Spence thinks.
I'm just saying that's what he thinks. 50-50.
It ain't no 50-50 with Pacquiao, man.
Hell nah, bro. Pacquiao
taking that money.
Yeah, and with the change you're gonna get anyway, you ain't gonna be worried about your cut. Your cut is gonna be big. So
it's gonna be a big cut. It's just not Pacquiao cut.
If you're 40, your 40 is gonna be the biggest 40 you've ever gotten.
Mm-hmm. Give me that 40 ounce, please.
Yeah, he's had 4 fights that have done more money than Spence has done in his highest payday.
Yeah, I just can't buy into this whole A-side shit, but you especially you went 50-50 with Porter. Like, what? And he said this man can't sell a family barbecue. I'm like, damn, because you went 50-50 with him. So it's what it is, man. But I guess with Bud Crawford, you got to get the bigger slice with him. It can't just be 50-50. And then you're gonna take, like I said, he'll take the 40 with Manny, but he probably won't go 50-50 with Bud. But it's what it is, man. It is what it fucking is. Ronald said Bob Arum has been frustrated with Terrence Crawford for a year. So now that he stated it again, Terrence Crawford out of his contract ASAP. Game over. And
no, Crawford already said he's not leaving Top Rank. He just said they had a misunderstanding.
That's not what he said. He didn't say he's not leaving. He said he don't know what the future holds. He said he don't know what's gonna happen.
No, he was on Barack and Ak, whatever the fuck the name of that show is.
He said Bob can release him.
No. At the very end, after they played a clip of Dana White, he was like, well, if that's how he really feels, he can release me. But before that, he was saying that they just have misunderstandings and he's not planning on going anywhere because they built him.
Yeah, they did. I mean, yeah. He built himself, but he built that brand up, winning.
I highly doubt he's going to leave Top Rank. I highly doubt it.
No, I think he's gone, bro.
I don't.
I think he's gone. I think he should leave, man. It's more. Everybody leaves Top Rank after they accomplish, a certain amount. Top Rank is a critical place to help build your legacy up. I'll give Top Rank that. A lot of legendary fighters has come out of that stock.
But you ain't gonna get no commercial though.
What?
You ain't gonna get a commercial or a poster.
Right. You're gonna get the legacy, but the promo ain't gonna be as superior or elite. So you go to Top Rank for that, get your legacy game right. Probably work on your personality skills while you're there or something.
Oh man.
So
fight. Oh.
Let's see. Lance says, I doubt he has a difficult time getting a contract or signing a deal. The bigger machine is behind Spence, so we know that if they fight, more hands are in Errol Spence's pocket. It's still a 50-50.
I agree with you, though. I agree with you, Black, that I try not to get concerned in the money and all that. And to be fair and to be honest, man, that's just the fight that I want to see in the welterweight division is Earl and Bud. Like the Manny Pacquiao fight, yeah, that's a great fight, for either one of those guys. But that's the fight that everybody wants to see. They want to see the tough competition. They want to see these guys in there mixing it up because there's a lot of hype behind it. And I think that the hype behind it is going to be, even with the opponent, it's going to bring a lot of money one way or the other, you know. So, but you know, as for the marketability of it, you know, I think it's big enough. But if there's bigger stuff out there, that's the route that these guys is going. But that's the fight that the people want to see. The hardcore fans want to see that fight.
See, me personally, I would rather see Manny Pacquiao fight Spence or fight Bud first. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because it would be a passing of the torch for the next star. So I would like to see one of them fight Pacquiao before they fight each other. And then that way they could claim I am the best because I beat the legend, and then they fight each other. That's how I would like to see it play out.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would almost stall it out even longer, though, because whoever does end up beating Pacquiao, they're going to be like, oh, I beat the legend. The torch was passed to me. Who are you?
I said it was the opposite. I look at it the opposite way, Tony. I look at it like I think they should unify and then Manny come in and fight for undisputed. I think that would be massive.
Yeah, but you know, I look at it that aspect, but then you got to understand that delays it a year before Manny gets in with one of them, and he's a year older. So I would like to see Manny do it now before he's any older.
Right, but if he beats one of those guys, he just came out of a war and he's older.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
That's true too. I mean, it could go both ways.
Because it's gonna be a war no matter who he fights. You know, he gonna be in a fight, win or lose. So you know, he gonna come out a little different on the other side of that fight. He gonna leave something in there. So I say get a legend to pass, let them guys unify, kind of like what Danny tried to do. He tried to get some guys to unify before he jumped in there with a champion, get a guy with 2 championships, took the smart move, and if anyone deserves that, I think it's Manny. So, you know, I just hope that there's if the fight does go down, that there's testing.
Mando, I agree with you, man. He said that was mad disrespectful of Bob to speak or Crawford like that. Yeah, you know, somebody said that you know, he's too old to did you say to lie? I think Eddie Hearn said that shit. So he just speak what he feel, man. You know, his old ass just gonna say what he want to say.
In a way, it's kind of like done what it was supposed to do, though, because I mean, at least this past week, you know, Bob going after Crawford, I mean, the whole boxing media, that's all they've been talking about. So I don't know if that was planned or whatever, but yeah, Terrence is getting a lot more, I don't know, I guess pity from the boxing community after that. And it's kind of what he needed.
Wow. Okay.
You're getting a lot more clicks now. That promotion's working out the blue.
That promo game, yeah.
The problem with Bud is he's a very hard person to hear him fired up is whenever he's in front of somebody and getting competitive. But when he gives interviews, he's very soft spoken, and it's a hard sell for like casual fans that don't know how good he is to buy into him. Because he's just, I don't know, he's just
they just don't know how to do it. I'll hire a 1-2 kid or something and take one of his interviews and he'll fucking edit the fuck out of that. They just don't know how to do it, man. I'm just telling you. They don't know how to do it.
Yeah, but I have a question though. Yeah, I mean, talking about how Bud is at interviews, maybe, okay, he might be a bit distrustful, or I don't know what his issue is when it comes to talking to media or whatever, but there has to be a level from the fighter himself to want to make himself interesting. No, maybe naturally you don't think you're a very interesting person. But I think even you, Black, was saying like, bro, you have a whole YouTube page. Just let people follow you on for a day. Go hunting or fishing or whatever you hell you do up in Omaha. Right. Go do whatever. Let people just, okay, even if you're boring, let people see it. People would just watch you watch TV. People watch people play video games, right?
Yeah.
And it's like there has to be a level of responsibility from the fighter to make themselves. One of the most boring people that there are is Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has a YouTube page and has millions of hits, views, and all that.
Right.
And sometimes this man just driving around in his car.
He got a hell of a promoter too behind him, though.
Yeah.
Or sitting down with shorts and a tank top, just talking about life or talking about his last fight or upcoming. It just be regular shit. You're right.
Nothing on the page really.
But it goes back to what Black just said. Like, you know, they've got to kind of start looking out and seeing like, you know, what's getting the people to, you know, click these links or whatever. And it's like you said, like, have you seen Anthony Joshua's new promo for his adventure or what? Like, dude, that shit's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, he's been creative. He got a trailer for himself. Like, you know, like you got to do different shit. Bring people, make it exciting when they come to your shit. You know what I mean?
Even Boo Boo got a channel like, let's go shooting.
His channel is absolute trash, but at least he's trying.
He's trying.
He's trying, you know. Like this man yesterday, he had a fucking upload. I'm like, oh, okay, let me see what this shit gonna be. I went and clicked the video. He's interviewing somebody I guess he grew up with, like talking with the champ. I'm like, man, this shit is trash. Like nobody even know this dude. You know, I can see if it was somebody who was also famous and you was talking with him, like you bringing Rick Ross to your house and you're interviewing him. This is some random dude that you grew up with, bro. Nobody know him. I'm not gonna listen to 2 hours interview of a nobody. Like, no disrespect, but he gotta he's trying to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now 300 more motherfuckers know him.
Right.
But Iron Kong, what you were saying, I agree, man. Like even something as simple as like next week, you know, Crawford goes to his mom's house and like helps her with Thanksgiving dinner or something like that, dude. That would get a lot of views. Like Crawford may not, you know, be much of a talker, but his mom would, you know, fill up freaking a book for him. So I don't know. You're right. He's got to do things like that.
It's just again, the problem with Crawford is he's very soft-spoken, and I just don't know that you got to be interesting. There's got to be something about you that people attach to. There's got to be some type of interest, and it's just Bud doesn't give off them signs when he talks. He's very docile. He's a monster in the ring. He's a monster in competition, but when he's just speaking, he's very docile, and he doesn't sound very confident when he talks, and it's just, I don't know. Like some people, you can't make a star. You just can't do it, no matter how talented they are. And that's his. It's like Errol Spence Jr. I think he's nowhere near as good as Bud Crawford, but when he speaks, he's overwhelming with confidence, and people listen to that. They like that. And
Errol don't talk special and all that either, man.
Yeah,
I've been training hard. You know, I'm gonna get my I'm gonna break them down.
Like that's his regular Spence talk, man. It ain't nothing exciting about when he talk.
I'm telling you though, it's just he's more polarizing when he's
scrap season. You know, no one pound for pound.
He be cracking the shit when he talk. I'm like, come on, man.
Bro, I mean, we could agree to disagree, but I just as talented as Bud is, he's just not very interesting.
You know what would be a good idea then? If he was going to do social media, is to do everything, because he seems to be competitive at everything he do. So every time he's competing, whether it's a pickup basketball game, yep, whatever, let you see that. You know what I mean? Let you see that competitive spirit.
Do like a Bud versus like Shaq had. Have him playing like ping pong, tennis, basketball, Madden.
Yep.
Like that could be his niche. Have him just playing fucking competitions against people, so that way he's animated. Because that's the only time he's animated.
Yeah,
I mean, you might be onto something right there.
But then, hold on. But then, Bud himself don't have to be in. Bud has a lot of people around him. Loud ass Bomac. As y'all said, like, you know, he's in the gym, and him and Maurice Hooker and them are going back and forth. Just doing stupid competitive games, right? Let people come into the gym with you then. So people will find that interesting, that in the gym and it's a bunch of characters around you. So you yourself glean something from them. You know what I'm saying? Plus you bring attention to your team and all of that. And the fight, like people like Maurice Hooker. People like that get a little shine off of you too. It's like, these are simple things you can do. As y'all said, do like different like tennis competitions, whatever. That's interesting.
Yeah. And like, you know, with like how big like esports is becoming, like they would love to like link up with a boxer and have like a friendly game or something like that with them. Like, I mean, there's a lot of routes he could do. So yeah, but it's like you said, it's got to be like in a competition form.
Yeah. Mando said Andrade channel is doo-doo. Yeah, you're right. This shit is doo-doo. It's lived up to his name. It's a boo-boo channel, but it is what it is. He's trying. Some of these got like but Bud Crawford needs to put up more
Good
content.
garbage.
It's entertaining when you see him interact like with Bo Mac and the other guys in the gym, the other trainers and stuff. You know, it's that kind of stuff is, you know, entertaining, but he got to just do more of it. So that's why, like, I think Jermell Charlo, his channel is one of the leading channels that I've seen because he doing shit with it, man. He got editing, he got you know, he's having somebody follow him with stuff that he's doing, training, building houses for his grandmother and adding a new gym to his house and just doing different shit so his fans can see how he lives. You know? Like, nobody don't even know what's up with Bud Crawford because he a private person. But hey, I know he like to bowl. Go to the bowling alley, man. Bring the camera. Shit. Nigga, get a couple strikes, nigga. And just talk about how, nigga, I got 8 strikes tonight, nigga. And upload. Damn it.
Yeah, Jermell always animated too. He always mad. You be having a good time and then just get mad.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all had a good point though, where Eddie Hearn, because he's a good point, Eddie Hearn puts his fighters in a lot of different spots. Like right now, like, you know, has them doing different shit to open up their personality. You know what I'm saying? So people can see them. So even if they're not good at doing certain things, Eddie Hearn like would have like the Zoom like he did with Gabe Rosado and Danny Jacobs, right? Nobody cares about that fight, but Eddie Hearn would do something like that and ask questions to get them to talk a lot of shit or whatever. And like, I think Matchroom does a good job in their own channel in doing behind the scenes and all of that for their fighters. They do a good job. Yeah. So yeah, he wouldn't do bad with Eddie. It's just that I don't think he'll get the fights over with Eddie.
Hey, Lance Myers said he met a barber named nicknamed Doodoo, and he gave terrible haircuts. Damn. Yeah, that was stupid. Well, who was sitting in the chair with a nigga named Doodoo? Like, man,
yeah, you go in the doo-doo chair.
Pay me up, Doodoo. Like, what? You about to get faded by a nigga named Doodoo?
You deserve the haircut you got for your barber having that name. You went into that chair confident, and that nigga's name is shit.
You know they called him that for a reason, especially
exactly. If they call him Doodoo in a barbershop, that don't mean he the shit. That mean he shitty. Like, cause he can't cut hair.
Yeah. You mad because you got a shitty fade when you got cut by Doodoo, motherfucker.
Exactly. Hairline bit, fade. It ain't even fade. This nigga just zeked you.
Somebody said Mando said Smith is also mad boring. Yeah. I think the only thing that gave Spence that more of a more of the attraction is because he started getting into the club scene, the party scene, hip hop scene, and that kind of helped him bring more his personality. Then he was drinking and shit, so you see him act silly and be clowning. In 2015, I was 15 years old, shit like that. He blew up after that. So Crawford can't compete. He can't compete with shit like that.
I mean, Spence also did that funny thing to where after he beat Kell Brook, he was like eating brownies on camera. Like, that shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, he got to do different shit then. Maybe just, I don't know, antagonize his opponents a little bit more, going into it. Like, Demetrius Andrade he sucks. He trash at promoting, but he'll do like little silly shit like, Luke, I am your father, or, you know what I mean? Like, maybe Crawford need to just start doing something to fuck with the opponents and get their heads.
Yeah, because what?
See, I don't think you have to be the bad guy to get people to watch you. He's just not very exciting in anything he does.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He's exciting
in the boxing ring, but during the fight.
No, I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about in the ring. I'm talking about out of the ring. Like, he's not very polarizing. Like, he doesn't have to be the bad guy and talk shit. I mean, you could be, have a bunch of excitement and confidence without being the bad guy.
He is. It's just like one-on-one in an interview, you're not going to see that from him. If he's hanging out with Shakur or Maurice Hooker and Bo Mac, you're going to get a lot from Bud Crawford.
I did like his line in that post-fight. He was like, did you get what you came for? Did you get what you was looking for?
Yeah,
I was like, that was all good stuff. And then when he in the ring, like I said, like that competitive spirit, you could see it. When the guy lands a shot, you just see it in him. When he stops a guy, you see it in him. Right before the fight starts, you see it in him. You know what I mean? That's when it counts the most. But unfortunately, with social media now, you got to be entertaining all the time.
You know what he should do? You know what he should do? He should take the camera to the gym with him when he lifts weights. Like he get the whole weightlifting community because he power lifts. Like he's strong as fuck. So he could get that genre of people to be behind him.
That's right. And he ain't got to pay 15% for a motherfucker to film him on his phone.
Yep.
You know what he should do? You know how he'll go viral and a lot of people get eyes on him? He should just find out what Jerry Miller is, take a picture with him, and just see what people say. They'll have all kind of headlines with Bud Crawford out here.
Yeah, like go to the gym with them.
They all think he cheating and shit. Like,
exactly.
Miller supplement.
Shooting needles in each other's ass and shit. He ain't gonna get the headline he want.
No, but he could turn that around and be like, nigga, Vada, nigga, I got these samples right here, homie, clean. Like, just, I don't know, I'm trying to help the nigga do something.
They're gonna have him on social media with a CVS belt, like. They gonna have him all types of fucked up, man. But hey, any promotion is good promotion, you know. I think that he's a real prideful guy, though. That's probably why he tries to stay out of the spotlight, because he enjoys walking around and not being bothered. You know, but that doesn't help you when it comes to marketability. So you know, that's the double-edged sword.
Yeah, and it's more like because it's like an American fighter problem. Like you see, like yesterday, for instance, Babbage and Little, they did a skit together, and you know it was all playful fun, you know, making fun of each other at the same time. But it's like here we can't do that. It's like they're gonna pull, you know, they're gonna start shooting. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Rascal said, "This the age of social media. Can't blame Aram. The fighters is at fault also for not selling himself." Yeah, you got to do your part. You definitely got to do it. It's really no excuse. It's too much out here, man. It's too much talented, creative motherfuckers to where, like, I mean, if you already Bud Crawford, he just got to get more active on his social media, his YouTube channel. I think that's really what he need to do. His YouTube. Every fighter now is starting a YouTube channel. Even Porters. He got the Porter Way podcast or some shit.
I don't know why some of these guys do got promoters, because they promoters don't be doing nothing. They be the ones popping, you know? I'd be like, yeah, man, you guys got to step your game up. You got me working outside of the ring too. You know what I'm saying? And they doing a better job than their promoters are doing for them. I mean, shit, you take Tank, for instance. He promotes himself well. And whenever, you know, Mayweather's there, he just jumps in front of him and starts talking about himself. How we are doing this and we are doing that.
Well, what do you mean? Okay, so you said Tank promotes himself well. How? What does he do?
Well, he just you know, whatever he's doing is working.
On camera.
What is he doing? That's what I mean. You mean wearing the turtlenecks with the choker chain and shit like that?
It's new age reality TV. Yeah, going live on Instagram, like, you know, stuff like that.
It's the
he goes live more. He wears a lot of the flashy shit. It ain't his voice. It ain't his talking, his interviews. That's just, you know, I don't know who's his worst, Spence, Crawford, or Tank in the interview. I don't know. But it ain't that.
You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia, same thing. He punching people in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it works, though. It works. Like, to me, I'm older cat. You know what I mean? So I laugh at the shit. I think it's funny. But at the same time, it's like, hey, man, if it works, I guess it works, man.
So it's safe to say, that's why I kicked off this live, that more people are attracted to the clown shit. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the type of era we in, man. So it's more people at the circus than anything. Is what it is. Because it seems like when you do some clown shit, more people gravitate to that. So,
or some negative shit.
Yeah, because the Rascal just said that while the clownish ways, he's actually selling himself. Yeah, he's selling because he keep doing clown shit. He say clown shit, and he's staying in the media. He's staying relevant. Staying relevant from the clown shit. People promoting him. Yo, Bud versus other athletes or celebrities will be fired. You mean like athletes from another sport?
Like Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul next week or whatever.
Like an exhibition and shit.
No,
And that shit still happening.
I don't know. I thought so. I think so.
Man, that bullshit ass fight.
or that Tyson card.
Nah. I know these niggas better have my motherfucking money in the store. I ain't got time for the bullshit today.
Damn, Mando keeping it real today. He said Canelo's only marketable because he's Mexican and he only appeals to Mexicans who hella ride with their fighters. I mean, he can fight too, but that's another big reason why he's marketable.
You're forgetting about his heart.
My heart. Yeah, he's got a good heart. That too. So that's you gotta have a good heart to sell out here, man. Promo guy.
Yeah, man.
That's real though. He should do something like that, even if he's just moving around with the family or whatever. Yeah, man. You know, go fishing, invite Charles out there so he can learn with his non-fishing ass. Free agent Bud. Yeah, man. I want to see Bud as free agent. I want to see Eddie get him.
First off, I heard that nigga. I ain't gonna let that slide.
You need to go out with Bud Crawford and Bo-Mac, man. Learn how to fish. With your city ass.
That's right. I ain't going out to Omaha, Nebraska for shit. I got corn.
The illest nigga in Nebraska, man. Bud got to get some better promo out here, though. He said Bud has done half of what EJ has done at welterweight and 1/5 of the fights. Oh, wow.
The one with the 4.
Yeah. They charged me 4.
Yeah,
but
they didn't give you the receipt for 3.
Nah, the shit said approved across the joint. And when I look at my shit, it's 144.
Okay, yeah.
This nigga gonna pull out on the damn.
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
I swear, Charles is always getting gypped somewhere. Like, I don't know.
I don't play that shit. Nah, not when it come down to this shit. Nah, you see where I'm at right now getting a return, nigga. I don't get gypped. I'll turn shit the fuck upside down.
He said that ain't a full pound. That's 0.5.
Rasclaw says AJ's the good guy, literally perfect looking heavyweight, and he sells because he's willing to fight anyone. And you know what? But if he was in America, I don't think he would be. Do y'all think he would still be as big if AJ was American? I think him being in the UK was make him so big.
I don't know.
Yeah, because then he comes over here and get the recognition over here. He already known on the other side.
Huh?
I said he already known on the other side. You come over here, he good.
I'm just wondering that, like, same physique, same Anthony Joshua, without the accent in America, would he be still as big? You know, in America,
bigger.
Or
I guarantee bigger.
He'll be bigger in America if he was American.
If he started his career in America and came up, I think he'd be bigger.
So from Compton, you know, he was in the project in the UK. So from Compton to the motherfucking heavyweight champ of the world, they'll love him, or would they hate on him? Like, Americans be hating on us, man.
No.
They don't like
that nigga. He could pull that Idris Elba shit off. Nigga sound like he from The Wire.
Think about how much recognition Wilder gets, and he hasn't even done half of what AJ did. If AJ came up the way he came up here, he would be renowned.
I'll tell you what, Wilder should have had a different PR team, man. I'd have told that motherfucker, look, as soon as you start talking, like, don't talk, don't say nothing. Just look at the motherfucker and put this Undertaker outfit on. and that's it. And go in there and knock these motherfuckers out. You're going to have a mystique about you. You can't say nothing where motherfuckers is going to be tearing you down. And everyone will be like, oh, what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? That's what I would play that WWE shit with him. I feel like that's what you're going to do, man. Don't do none of that shit. You want big money? Then you can just be yourself out in the world and shit, whatever, but don't say nothing.
Oh, shit. Hey, Mando in the chat said Bud should get Shannon Briggs to hype him up in the press conference. Yeah, let's go, chat. Undisputed.
Yeah, there you go.
All this shit.
Yep. Yeah, that's a promoter too.
Yeah, pay that nigga, man. Pay that nigga $10,000 every press conference or something. He'll do it.
Just show up and say he's your trainer, even though he's not.
He be the only nigga in there sweating. Everybody else is dry in suits and shit. He in there with it. Tank top
in that work. Putting in that work, man.
Right. It's like he warming up for the fight. Like, damn, nigga.
Jumping around and shit. Like, let's go, champ. Yeah, I thought he was good for boxing, to be honest with you. Even though he wasn't fighting nobody. But it was fun, man. He had to be getting something. I hope he was getting paid for all that energy he was putting into that shit because I know everybody else is getting paid off him.
Rascal said Ryan Garcia and Tank both clowns and they're selling themselves. Shit. I mean, yeah, Tank is a clown. Ryan, I don't know if Ryan do clown shit other than the fucking body shot challenge and shit. You know, shit like that, and whooping on his brothers and shit like that. Nigga, this is going well off on your younger bros and shit. You a professional fighter, nigga.
Man, I had to get the fuck out that store, dog. Fucking with y'all niggas. That nigga was scared as shit to give me my goddamn money back. As soon as he said, nigga said, "You don't have to do that, sir. You don't have to turn the store upside down." I was like, "I wasn't even talk to you, but I'm glad you was paying attention because I'll get my money back. I'll get my money back. I'm knocking down every rack on my way out this bitch. I'm gonna cause $300 worth of damage, and I'm liable to whoop your ass."
And fish flipping all around this motherfucker.
Nah, the fish in the car, nigga. I'm in the mall.
Oh, the fish shop.
The fish in the whip, nigga. I wish I would have had that bag of fish in my hand. He ain't give my money. I would have slapped him with that shit. He'd have had sushi.
Charles,
I'm
coming back on Black Friday. You're gonna have like 30% off and then 60 off the second pair.
60%. Well, you got to buy a pair first.
Huh?
You got to buy a pair first to get the 60.
But, I mean, pair I want is like almost 200. Sure.
Nigga, why the fuck you want $200-$300 pair of glasses? Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I know. I see what you're saying, Mando. So other shit like playing games with other athletes.
Oh, I never wear glasses.
I just think he need to do like get on more podcasts and shit. Man.
That's enough.
Trav, I know you ain't talking about the nipples. You need to tell me what the nipples is looking like.
That's enough.
My nigga Young Nip is in the building. Look at him. Trav. They lactating out here in these streets.
Oh, man.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Rascal. Yeah, he tried to sell himself with that I'll never let a white boy beat me comment, and that backfired on him. So Haney will never do that type of shit again. I want to apologize to the boxing fans. Yeah, go and apologize, family.
Who does everybody have between Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell?
That's a tough one. Man.
I'm going to go with Riri. I'm going to go with young Riri.
Luke can fight, man.
Luke can fight.
Yeah, Luke can fight, man. And I feel that this is the gauge right here. If it wait a minute, didn't it get? Is it canceled or no? That was the 140 fight, right?
It got delayed.
Delayed.
Yes, I think 2 weeks later than the original date.
Okay. They're trying to get a crowd up in there, but that shit ain't gonna happen. The Dems are in now.
Somebody said Giselle would be a big star in America if he had that attitude and was winning. Maybe. Yeah, Giselle. Shit, they used to love Butterbean back in the day. Americans love that motherfucker. Tyson looking like a Ninja Turtle. Hell yeah, out the fucking turtle without the shell and shit.
He does.
Tyson look old as fuck. That nigga Trav had me laughing. He did say something about like, man, I don't think they got Vada for that fight coming up. I was like, yeah, I don't think so either.
Hell nah.
He built like a pit.
Nah, they are for that fight. But I'm about to bounce off, take a shower.
What happened?
No,
he said
I'm about to jump in the shower, and I said that they are like Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. They're doing drug testing for that fight.
Really?
Yeah, it was put out.
Oh wow, that's how far out though?
I don't know. Tyson's still different, man. That's Tyson, man. He a beast.
Yeah,
he don't steroids.
I tell you what, man. When the motherfuckers between rounds and shit, they be like, "Give me the one I mixed. Give me that Ensure."
Black bottle. Anyways, let me get off. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Later, Tony. Shit. Give me that Ensure, baby. Oh man. But it is what it is, man. It should be fun, man. I just hope neither one of those guards get hurt because Roy's hands are still quick. and Mike, you know, last thing to go is your power. So man. And I know SA, man. I know he represent that Pensacola. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a bad night for Tyson. Roy's about to put it on him. Just all he's gonna see.
Might be a bad night for both of them.
That's true. But yeah, I didn't. That's good to hear that they are testing for it because I was kind of worried about that, for Roy's sake. But that's good. Roy's gonna come in there in shape. Although his like y'all were laughing about the other week or whatnot about his knees looking garbage, but
he look like X's.
Yeah.
Who
that
said
nigga
that?
Roy's knees is shot.
Oh, damn, man.
So I'm trying to bounce and dance, trying to catch his rhythm. That nigga knees is gonna give out on him.
Yeah, man. Gravity definitely got a hold of them legs, man.
Flat foot like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that's not the way you want to fight.
Good.
Yeah, but you don't want to fight Mike like that. You won't be able to move.
Yeah, I've been trying not to give it any attention, but I had to watch the press conference for the Nate Robinson fight. Did y'all watch that?
No.
Dude, it's a little funny. Like Nate says something to that Paul guy about not being from the hood, and the Paul guy responds. He was like, "Nate, your dad was a professional football player. Mine was a carpenter. I'm about to beat your ass," or some shit.
Carolina Blue, baby.
Hey, Trav says no bother for Spence Garcia, bro.
Don't go fucking your checkup fucking with me, nigga. I blow bread, nigga. You gonna fuck around and be in a hole playing with me trying to shot.
He said, "Don't bother with what, Blake?"
I didn't want to talk over Charles. Charles, mute. He said, no VADA for Spence Garcia. So does that change who y'all picking in the fight with no VADA testing? And it's crazy. It's a WBC belt on the line. So I guess they, remixing their shit now. Champs don't have to get tested.
Wow. That's
crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is a little odd, especially coming off of this, layoff. So
wait, hold on. Yo, Trav, you serious? There's no VADA testing for that Garcia Spence fight?
It's crazy, dog.
He got the WBC, don't he?
Dog.
Yeah. WBC is on some different shit.
What the fuck? Yo, son, I'm gonna go get Shorty that coat.
Oh yeah, you got 4 minutes.
The rules are subject to change, like the card.
Nah, that's some
When it comes
bullshit.
to WBC, that's what they should put on that shit. Rules subject to change, right on the belt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Didn't somebody say who said earlier that Spence looked like he in the best shape ever? Like this is his best shape.
I did. I did.
I said it looks like he back with Blu-ray. I could agree with that shit. When he with Blu-ray, that nigga be fit.
Hey, but you know what's so crazy? I said this before, man. When they brought VADA testing for the Mikey fight, Blu-ray wasn't in the camp. So
Blu-ray wasn't there. But
so
I think
now they got
he brought Blu-ray back.
No VADA testing for this fight, and he back, right?
I seen a couple videos yesterday, and the motherfucker looked like it's go time. He looked like he at weight.
Yeah, that's what I say. I've been seeing it. I'm like, yeah, this dude, he like, yeah, man, this is the first time I've been getting on weight, so it could be, hey, man, I don't know, no testing. I ain't gonna put it out there, but yeah, that can fuck with the wager.
Who is gonna have more of the edge coming in with no VADA testing? Lance says no. Danny still drops him in the third with the no look left hook. Damn, is that hook gonna be more devastating if it lands with this no VADA testing?
Right? Is that toe gonna be stronger?
That extra VADA, non-VADA tested toe might mutate.
That shit might be diesel as hell.
Toe number 11.
Man, he gonna have extra snap on that hook, bro, with that extra toe support. Damn.
Oh, pinky toe promotions. That motherfucker catch him with some shit. It should be. I don't know, man.
Hey, 1-2. He the ET, man. He got the ET stand for extra toe. Got that extra toe action going on, man. Damn, no VADA testing. I can't believe that shit, man. I mean, I can believe it because of the WBC, but I'm just like, wow. I'm looking at everything. Errol coming off an accident, right? Having to get multiple brain scans and all of that. And you willing to risk it, man? Like no testing. You don't know what Crazy Angel and Danny might go in there. It's 2 belts on the line, dog.
They bring what you can take. Fuck it. Why not?
If they look,
they gonna be beating the shit out of each other.
I just hope he ain't fighting in no phone booth, man. I mean, kind of want to see it, but I really don't because I don't know what this motherfucker's punch resistance is like right now.
Hey, man, when them dudes is on the juice, man, they get more aggressive so that they like to stand and trade.
Yeah, we're gonna see if them new teeth.
There's been multiple fights this year sanctioned with fucking juice running through veins for sure. I know that for sure.
We're gonna see if the teeth can hold up. That's for damn sure.
Hey, real quick, I want to ask y'all this question, man. Let's just say, for instance, like what 1-2 said, that extra toe is just got Danny fucking clipping, like damn near knocking his teeth out and shit. What if it get to a point where Errol's in so much trouble, does Derrick James throw in the towel?
Yeah, it would be called for.
To save his fighter, or would the pride be too much? Like, nah, he got to go out on his shoe. Well, Derrick James be the smart one and throw in the towel if he get in trouble.
Yeah, I think he will. Just simply because when you look at like a lot of people don't really stand with like the whole like, oh, my trainer's never gonna. I'd rather go out on my shield. Like that's not really 2020 talk. And also like with that brain damage that, I mean, it not necessarily like on papers it was brain damage, but Spence had some brain damage during that wreck, and you don't want to see him like taking too much more of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like for the safety of Earl, like bro, you just got to the accident. I'm already like just concerned, and then now I'm hearing there's no VADA testing. So come on, man. One of them shots, one of them no look left hooks could be one and done. You never know. That toe, man, might mutate and it'd be a wrap. Fucking hit him right on the temple. Hey, man, best of luck to that dude. But if you're going in there like that, I don't care Blu-ray or not, if that hook hit your brain and shake your brain up, you might be asleep. So Derrick James, just do the right thing. I know you got 2 unified champs right now, but do the right thing, family. This is your fighter. Y'all both from Dallas. Look out for him one time. Help me turn over my shots. Yeah, man. But we had to just kick this one off, man, to address the clown shit that's been crashing. You got any other thoughts you want to add, Sporting Advance, before we get out of here?
Nah, man. I'm going to head out, too. Appreciate you having me on. Great live. See you guys on the next one.
Thank you for coming, bro. That's Sporting Advantage. Make sure y'all check him out. When y'all get an opportunity, he is on the channels tab. If you're still in the live chat and you haven't hit the like button, Rasclaw says no VADA testing. Be prepared to see them erect nips. Oh shit! Shout out to Young Nip Trav in the chat for dropping the breaking news that there's no VADA testing for Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. So chop it up. You do what you do with that. Some of y'all probably don't care anyway. So I'm concerned about health over wealth. We've always pushed that on this side. Health over wealth. So, Errol Spence, is their health at the forefront going into this fight? Or is it just all about the money? It's about the M's. Pay-per-view, the M's. But Mando said Derrick James gives me the no towel throwing type. Oh, shit. You gotta find out, man. Whereas Clyde, they come in and nipples bleeding like, what the fuck? All right, man. Appreciate you, Lance. Appreciate you, Mando, Trav, Toby, Rasclot, Box of Finesse. Who else came through, man? Tyrese, Toby, Iron Cone, Tony's Reviews, Ulix Games, Ronald, Worldwide, Finkley. And everybody, man, that came through. Everybody that was on my panel today, Charles D. Shout out to my bro, Actual Factual, aka Actual Flames. 1-2 Kid, Red Glove Millie, Rocket Strike. Everybody on my tab, man. Everybody out there is putting content. Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to Knockouts with Naka. Who else out there? Shout out to Troy King. Shout out to TBA. Shout out to Sporting Advantage, my bro, again. I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out to Lisa Bells. Great supporter of mine. But yeah, y'all stay safe, man. Enjoy this weekend. And we'll be back with another one, man. So stay tuned. And just remember, you're the ones that keeping the circus in business by supporting clown shit. Once again, I am the Black Horseman, BHP. Shout out to the underground community, UGC.